What's up, family? Yo, check this random video I just like to do for you guys. And this is dealing with money, finances, whatever the case, right? So I'm gonna title this one something that's gonna be a little shocking to you. It's gonna be a little hard for you to accept this one, but just do the numbers, as I always say. 2 plus 2 equals 4 anywhere in the world you go. Numbers don't lie. People lie, history lie, but numbers don't lie. Watch this one. So I'm gonna title this one, Surprisingly, a lot of your very own celebrities and rich people are living check to check. So let's summarize that. Surprisingly, most rich people are living check to check. The very people that you praise and you exalt, and so much exalting. You like, oh man, I'm just so amazed by this athlete, this actor, this actress. What will shock you is that you will find a lot of them, although they are on TV and all this, and you looking at their lifestyle, they're living check to check. Now, I'm not talking about the super mega stars, the super mega athletes. You know, they're in a whole different class. But after you get past the super mega star, now you're just looking at the average actors. You're just looking at, let's take an NBA team, right? You got 1 or 2 stars on the team. After that, you look at the average rest of the players, the bench and all them, they live in check to check. And trust me when I tell you, they are living check to check like most people. Watch, let me just give you a comparison. Let's take the average person lifestyle, right? What is the average person lifestyle, their main bill that they're paying? That may even shock you. You know what the main bill most people are paying? Their doggone cell phone bill. Yes, their doggone cell phone bill. I've seen people, and I had to even evict people. I've seen people get evicted out of their house, but they got that doggone cell phone bill paid because they know that cell phone will cut them off. I've seen people get their cars repossessed, but they got that cell phone paid. So let's get to the point. The average person, the main bill that they got, we're gonna do the comparison. Right? Here's your celebrity that you're so fond of, not the mega stars, talking about the average rich person, the average big time athlete or actress or actor, right? Your cell phone bill, your monthly cell phone bill, now here's that actor or athlete, right? Instead of their cell phone bill, they got 3 or 4 cell phones, because this is how they live. It's a lifestyle that they're living. But when you compare it to yours, you go, man, he or she doing the same goofy stuff you're doing. It's just they're doing it on another level. Because it goes back to that old saying that goes, when you make more money, you're going to spend more money. And that applies to a lot of these actors, athletes, and stuff like that. Since they're making more money, it will blow your mind to see, yo, they live in check to check like the average person, because they never really sat down to take money management skills on properly how to make their money make money, or how to spend it. So they just spend it so frivolously. All right. So now the cell phone bill. Let's go to another bill, the average person. While you're paying rent, they're paying mortgage, right? Now, what do? When they start making money, what do? They gotta always go out and do what? Always showing off. They gotta go buy a $30 million house. Okay, $30 million house. Some big house that they not even really there, because they always with the team or whatever, right? Not only they got that $30 million house compared to your monthly rent, that $30 million house, they gotta pay a cleaning crew to clean that house. They gotta pay a different tax bracket on paying for that house. So let's keep going. Your grocery bill might be $400-$500 a month. Their grocery bill is in the thousands. You might have a car payment or catching a bus. They got cars, plural. Because remember, they always got to be showing off. They got multiple cars. And you know what happened when you got multiple cars? You got multiple insurance policies. Now, of course, you always got to know it all. They go, nah, man, I got a deal because I put them all together. It don't matter. You can put 100 cars together. It's still a policy that you got to pay. See what I'm saying? Because it's always a know-it-all who think they know better. I know. It's like, I remember a statement. Matter of fact, I remember 50 Cent even reiterated on it where he said, how somebody broke going to try to tell me how to spend my money? This is what kills me about know-it-all people. You know, they ain't got nothing, but they always going to try to tell you how to spend your money. But anyway, back to my point. A lot of these celebrities, let's take an average football player, right? A football player, do you know all the money like I said, we're not talking about the mega ones. Let's talk about the average ones. Yeah, they signing for $200,000, $300,000, even $1, $2, $3, $5 million for a 10-year contract or whatever the case, right? But look at their lifestyle. Their lifestyle. What do they go do? All right, signed for a $5 million deal. What did the Joker go do? He go out and buy a $5 million house. Then remember what I told you. He got to pay the cleaning crew to clean that. He also got to pay his agent. Where a lot of them go terribly wrong, they pay their agent, instead of paying their agent an hourly rate, a lot of them pay their agent a percentage. Horrible. Percentage. So now if you make this much, he gets this percentage. If you make this much, he gets this percentage. See what I'm saying? So it's the most horriblest thing to do. You know, they always got to go out and keep flossing, right? Always flossing. Oh, I got to get a yacht. I get a plane. You know, you got to pay for that yacht to be docked. You got to pay for that plane to be at a hangar. You know, all these things. So like I said, here's your lifestyle, basic and simple. You work in a 9-to-5 job, and in this day and age now, it has become normal for a person to have 2 and 3 jobs. Isn't that crazy? For an average person, you go, man, you got 2, 3 jobs. That's normal, right? You don't think celebrities doing the same thing? Celebrities doing the same thing. It's just that since you have so much honor and exalting to him or her, you don't think of it like that. Okay, watch me explain. How many times have you seen a celebrity where they're doing this movie, but then you see they got a commercial? Then you see they're on another movie. Then you see them hosting a game show. Then you see them hosting another type of show. You go, God, doggone, they all over the place. 2 or 3 jobs. 2 or 3 jobs. Remember that fool Steve Harvey at one time? Remember, he was like bang, 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 bang. He was like Ricochet Rabbit. Bing, 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 bing. Like, how many damn jobs you gotta have? You know why? It's like the average person that got 2 or 3 jobs. These celebrities have a lifestyle to maintain. Therefore, they gotta go get 2 and 3 different, 4 or 5 different jobs, aka movies, commercials, shows, and all this other stuff. That's what those other jobs now. Like I said, the megastar. Now you see the Stephen Currys and all of them, and you see them. They got the Subway commercial. They got this. That's just added gravy on top of a beautiful steak already. They could do with it or without it. Don't matter to them. We're not talking about the megastars. The average celebrity. You see why? You ever notice? It might be a good actor or actress you like, right? And they've been in a good movie here and there, right? You're like, man, I like this actor or actress, right? But have you ever noticed that sometimes that very same actor or actress, all of a sudden, you start seeing them in multiple rinky-dink whack movies, right? You be like, that movie was corny. Lately they've been in a bunch of garbage. You know why? They gotta pay the bills. Gotta pay the bills. See, that's equivalent to the average person with the 2 and 3 jobs. That's why these celebrities like that, they start taking all these whack projects, because the whack projects is just paying. It's just continuous residual payments coming to them. They constantly need money coming in to live that lifestyle. I remember Damian Wayne said this many years ago. Great statement he said. He was doing a stand-up comedy. He said, man, I had to bring stuff back to the basics, stuff I'm good at, on stage, telling jokes. That's what I'm good at. He said, I know y'all seen me in a lot of these bogus bullcrap movies. He said, but man, I had to get the bills paid. He told the truth. See what I'm saying? He said, man, I remember they came to me, they said, we want to put you, Damian Wayne, we want to put you in a movie where you're going to be with these kids, and you're going to be this military guy, and you're going to be this real mean military. He's like, man, get out of here with that crap. He said, but then when they showed him the check, they said, this is how much we're going to pay. He said, oh, I could be Major Payne. Hey, kids, you're going to get over here and do this, see? He said, then when they said they wanted him to do that basketball Boston movie, he said, man, it was the most wackest junk in the world. He said, but when they showed me the check, I said, ooh, I could do that. I could do that. See, and that's what a lot of these celebrities do. It is a lifestyle that they're living. See, this is you. This is your lifestyle. Basic. But then here's the celebrity. The celebrity got to live this lifestyle. Now, look at the comparison. You pay your bills, they pay their bills. But they're just paying their bills on like 10, 12, 15 levels higher than you. But it is still, in comparison, car payment, cell phone bill, lifestyle, groceries, all mortgage, rent, whatever. It just theirs on a higher level. But if you really looked at it, you go, man, that joker living check to check too. Look at the average, like I said, the average football player. The average football player, listen, when he gets his check, the average football player has to pay, he has to pay for his own insurance. He has to pay for the trainer. At the team, he got to pay for facilities. He got to pay for his own housing. And if the team moves to a whole nother state, he has to pay for his moving costs and his living costs there. And this is an average player. So now, that's why you see a lot of football players, when their career is over, the 5-6 years, because they don't have a long career. Football players have a very short career, about a good 5 years. if they're healthy, right? After their football career is over, you see a lot of football players working regular jobs. Talking about their manager at this company here. We had one at my job way back in the days. Guy who worked special teams for the New York Jets. He was a manager at our daggone job. And we used to all be like, man, he played for the pros. Yeah, but guess what? He can't compete with them little 21, 22-year-olds. Now he's 35. That's considered old in the NFL. So now he working a regular job. See? Check to check. But I know it's hard for y'all to believe that. You go, nah, this guy was making all this money. Remember Mike Tyson was making all that money? Making $35 million a fight, type of stuff like that? Mike Tyson's name is worth more than what he got in the bank, which still means he could get residual, which is good. But see, like I said, the average actor, look at how many corny projects just don't make no damn sense. You go, man, this joker been doing a lot of whack movies lately. Got to pay them bills. The average NBA player, you know what the average NBA player term of playing, about 6-7 years, if they're healthy. After that, if they was wilding and balling out, spending all their money, partying all the time, you see them after the NBA, they working a regular job. And you go, what? How he, all that money he had? Yeah, blowing it. Remember Andre Rison? I love the thing he said on 30 for 30. He said, now he was broke. He said, man, back in the days when I was getting all that money, he said, man, the average person that I knew would come up to him in a club. He said, man, I screw off $10,000 a night at a club. Even more than that. I spent out $30,000 in a club on one night. He said, man, I remember one friend came up to him and said, hey, man, I want to start this business, man. You think you'll lend me $50,000? He said, just like that, I gave it to him. You see, they have a different lifestyle. So it goes back to that old saying I said earlier. When people make more money, they tend to have the bad habit to spend more money. And then they even have the old concept that go, well, you know what? I ain't saving that much money now, but when I start making more money, I'm going to save more. No, that's you're fooling yourself. So remember, like I said, the title of the video, surprisingly, most rich people are living check to check just like you. It's hard for you to believe that, because when you turn on the TV and you see them living this glorious lifestyle, you think they got it all. Yeah, they do. It's just on another level. But they are spending out of control. And how many times have we seen on the news years later, you find out that person is broke? We see it all too often. All too often. You go, what? How could they be broke? All the money they had. Yeah, but they were screwing it off every day. Every day. Could you imagine, like I said, if you had an agent and you tell your agent, I'm going to pay you an hourly rate. An hourly rate is better than a percentage. Because that means that's the, know what the percentage, this is the best way I can explain the percentage. Take these greedy women out here that take their man to court for child support, right? Like Tyrese, a woman. See how she says, oh, he's making more money, so therefore I'm going to take him to court to get more money. Every time he make another movie, she takes him back to court. Every time a rapper, a athlete, an actor, if they happen to get with the wrong woman, and that woman is a greedy, selfish person, know what she do? Every time she see you make more money, she takes you back for child support more to get more money. So this falls right back into the category, when you make more, you spend more. But like I said, the title of the video, surprisingly, most rich people are living check to check as well. It's just hard for you to believe that, because you're looking on TV, and you're seeing their lifestyle, you go, nah, they living a great life. I wish I had that life. Don't do that. Don't wish you had someone else's life. Because one thing I could tell you in closing, you never know what that person had to do to get that life, and what they are doing to maintain that life. So you be you. Always be you. Don't wish to be someone else, or you had it like them. You'd be surprised and knock your socks off to be like, oh man, he or she had to do this? No. Or they doing this all the time to maintain that lifestyle? Nah, man, I can't be doing that. So remember, just get your stuff together, folks. It is a shame. Nowadays, having 2 and 3 jobs has become normal to people. Even the person that claim they work in one job, you'll see them get off work and they still working. It's like, oh, I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this for my neighbor. I gotta fix this for my boss. I gotta fix this for that. I gotta do this for my boss. I gotta do that. You be like, God, doggone, man, you supposed to be off working, you busting your butt. But it become normal now. This working 2 jobs has been a normal thing. On that note, just think outside the box sometimes. Peace.